displaying civil liberties and issues. And he's giving up in my personal space.
Your personal space or our space in our public building?
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So you think he's starting
You can't follow me around, so yeah. Get out.
I swear to God, I will defend myself.
You will defend yourself.
I will defend myself.
You're getting up in my personal space. And now you're following me around in areas you're not allowed to be in.
Be right here in the public restroom right here.
Push me again, I'm going to have you arrested.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little chick for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from the stars and it on fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so.
It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Panthers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Panthers Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. He rolls to his right. And he'll go down. The Bucks brought pressure and got him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Real. 180!
Baker now from the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Run. 180! Alert! Hey, alert! What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Milton now on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
Give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. So it's second down coming up. Irving here from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Viking 18, Cowboy 80.
On second down, it's Brooks. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Receiver in motion going left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Tight end in motion left. To the air, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. Wide open down the field, and he has it! To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
20. Up, up.
Baker out of the pistol. Going the out route complete. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Rolling over the middle, but it's incomplete. And that guy, Bucca, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Regular. Pistol. One time.
Mayfield to throw again. Has it down close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Right back to the get. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger.
Motion man sent left. They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Caught quick right side. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7. Sandberg set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, alert, alert. Watch out.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, alert 30. 180. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
180. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Headed out right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He makes the fair catch. We'll see who the flag's on, but if it's defensive, they still wouldn't have enough for the first. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Back deep is ETN. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. That pass complete to McMillan. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Ready, set.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Again, it's Brooks. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Get it. 68, Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He sends this one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers in need of some points before the break. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Real. 180. Regular. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Good. 180. King. What's that?
From the red zone now. Irving hauls it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Good. Hey, alert. 180. Point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milton. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hawk 70.
Milton now on 3rd down. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Sam Martin on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Kate. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
39-yard line.
From the 39. Escapes the pocket. With the check down. Here's Brooks. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Okay, ready? Come on.
To throw, Milton. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get it.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Good. Point it right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Regular. What's up?
Baker now. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Tampa's been its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Good. 180. Up. What's up?
Baker throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Great ball, there he has it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Liking 18.
3rd and long for him here. This is Legette working the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hands off, headed right. Irving, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Completed to his running back. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
180! Run. Pistol. What's that?
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Kings! 180! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Up! 180! Real. Point it right. What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. getting out to his left. Now he takes it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3. Dumped off to his running back. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. It's a big strike. From the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Panthers pick this one up. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Running once more with Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
18 Roger, 18.
Throw on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. That's a cut for the 1st. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Down to the 10. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. Looks like the Bucks have it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
Let's call those, Kate, some growing pains for this rookie kicker. All these kickers making the jump from college to the NFL, well, they got to adjust to a much longer kick. And you know what else they've got to adjust to? The speed and the athleticism of those defenders to block that kick. Let's call this a hard lesson learned.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Mayfield now off the play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Baker out of the pistol. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throw. Now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the Hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception lead to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Ready. Alert for a lock. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Go Delta. Set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught near the sideline. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. And it's the Bucks who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action on 1st down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut down the field, we get. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
They motion the tight end over.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers Panthers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Bucca, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He lets a heater go. Big game downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw, here's Bridgewater. Rolling out to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
They'll go play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
180! Regular! Real. What's up?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Look, here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Milton now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will trail by 25.
Buccaneers 16. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hilton's pass. Intercepted. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, we're 33. Set. What's that?
1st down, here's Baker. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoots one defender. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's That's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down.
Run.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Second down now, 7 to go.
Kings! What's that? 180! Hey, alert! What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
180! Point it right. Regular. Up. What's what?
Third down, here's Mayfield. Flush out now to his left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Desperation time here on fourth. Getting out to his left. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls back, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready up. 65, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trayvon Merritt has it. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Buying some time right. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milton, first and 10. And he'll go down. The Bucks brought pressure and got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And they need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Forced out to his right. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun. It's Milton. Running right side by McMillan. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Milton escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. Get wide now. Fire down. Get wide now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Okay, Bucca, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Running for it, here's Irving. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, up the deck. 180. Point it right. Real. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here.
Pistol. Good. What's that? Run.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Do you have the time?